Still in the shrink wrap. Yeah, by the way, these are obviously not in order, and I don't care to order them because I have so many of them, and there's just no point in it, and it's just a pain in the ass. And keep in mind, you will see a couple duplicating albums, because some albums I have 2 and 3 copies of. Like this one, I have a couple copies of it, because it's one of my favorite albums of all time. I don't know who else likes Deep Purple or not. Of course, you gotta have some AC/DC, and you gotta have some Dire Straits. Let's just not add my commentary too much to it. Maybe I'll add some music to it. Just, I don't know. Heartbeat City by the Cars. You know, even though I've had this for a couple months, I haven't had a chance to listen to that album yet. What was the Chat Girls, the Bounce and Shrink Wrap? The Kinks. It's obvious what the title is. It's a 12-inch maxi single with Low Budget, an extended version of Low Budget, and Fly Like Superman on it. And I also have the same album it's from, Low Budget, go figure. It's a good album, it really is, I like it a lot. Here's an album that many people don't have, my Steppenwolf. Many people aren't Steppenwolf fans by any means. Slow Flux, the original 10, it's got a little DJ strip on the bottom of it. It's a good album also. Hendrix fans will love this because this is the original 1967 press of Axis Bold as Love. And if anyone ever needs information how to find original Jimi Hendrix albums, I'll show you what label you need to look for if you're trying to find this album in particular on the original press. This is stereo. It has to be the trifold label like this. This one's in beautiful shape. This particular album, and I don't want to play it too much. I want to find probably more beat up copies because, well, you know, this album, a lot of people charge a lot of fucking money for it for some reason. I don't know why. But I don't know what it is about Hendrix albums. There are millions of them, but people still want to charge up the ass for them, which I guess Hendrix deserves every bit down. But then again, he ain't getting no money from these damn things. He's already sold them. Ah, that's one you don't see often, isn't it? Yeah. It's a good album. Here's the original Derek and the Dominoes on Atco record label. If you're looking for the original, it's not on Polydor, it's not on RSO, it's on Atco. There's a rich amount of photographs of Dwayne and all the other guys in the gatefold, and I mean, I would show you more, but I can't waste all my time showing. Well, I guess I can. Shit. It's a good, great album, actually. Everyone's got to have some Neil Young in their collection. Neil Young and Crazy Horse. Ah, yes, everyone's got to have some Zeppelin. I have all the Led Zeppelin albums except for Coda, and I don't really care for Coda too much. I guess you can. Zeppelin fans will probably blast me for it, but I just don't really give a shit because, I mean, if I see a real cheap copy of Coda come up on vinyl, yeah, I'll buy it, but at this point I just don't, like I said, I don't give a shit. And, oh, fun fact, Spain banned this album cover because obviously there's no children on it, and people today wouldn't get away with that shit, so. I love Farcat. I have tons of their albums. I haven't had the chance to listen to this one myself yet. I've got this with the poster in it still, for God's sakes. My knee was blocking that. and it's on the Green Warner Brothers label, the Green Warner Brothers label. That was the first press. I have 2 copies of this. I'll show you another one in another video. Brothers and Sisters by the Allman Brothers Band. Alright, let me speed this up. My favorite Zappa album, Sheep Body. However the fuck you pronounce it. I don't really know how to pronounce some of that shit. I really don't. It's a double album. It was the album before Joe's Garage, which was also pretty good too, from what I hear. You gotta know this one. Fantastic album. It has a very good cover of Ballad of Hollis Brown. In fact, the best cover of that particular song. More Nazareth. This is a Dutch pressing because it's got the Vertigo on it. It's also, I've noticed a lot of European record covers are a lot more fucking flimsy than American record covers, but it doesn't mean the records are usually pretty good shape. This is one of my favorite albums also. Never mind. This is interesting because this is a promotional. It's got the white label on it, and it's still got the damn inner sleeve where you can go mail that shit in. Hey, I got a question. I wonder if they would still give me one of these shirts, you know, if I mailed it in to them. It's got the white Columbia label on it. It's fucking hilarious. I haven't played this one either yet. Maybe people are starting to get pissed off at me because I don't. It's just I have so many of them. I'm still getting around to them. I love them. I've played some of them several times. Maybe, yeah. I'm gonna try to show all of you the gatefolds inside the gatefolds because a lot of people seem to not want to do that. Maybe, I don't know. Oh shit, I'm sweating like a bucket. This brings me back to another crossover. The Marshall Tucker Band, these boys are from these are great albums also. I have like 2 or 3 copies of this album. I can't remember. So if you see this pop up again in another video, it's a whole different copy. Outlaws. I haven't played this one yet either. Ringo. I like the cartoon dialogue on the front cover. Billy Preston. Right there. It's still got the booklet. The booklet fell out, but the booklet's still in there. It's got a lot of colorful imagery to it. You know, it'll help, I guess. I'll show you a couple pages of it. No, never mind. I can't do that. Sorry, maybe another time I'll show you what's inside the booklet. Oh, yeah. Asia. Steely Dan. Gatefold is actually kind of plain, really. It's just a bunch of linear credits showing Donald Fagen and Walter Becker. That's okay. One of my favorite artists, Waylon Jennings. It's going to take me a minute to go through all this. Elton John. Kansas. This is a promotional album on Corrosion Records. This is that live album of theirs. It's got a pretty cool ass gatefold in it. Damn, I gotta hurry this shit up. Actually, you know what? Since this video is getting long, and I'm trying to show you guys in depth what these albums look like, I'm gonna have to cut this part off and upload a part 2.